Starting now.
I don't remember. Danger.
Afternoon, everybody. We've got a second round amateur match here between Dale Kent, Victorian State representative, and Trent Mason, Dakota Cook doubles carrier. Good game this one. They both will be looking for a deep run in the Pro-Am, I believe. Trent was ousted by Steve Tran, and I think Steve Halliday beat Dale Kent, so they'll be looking for a good run in the amateur to make a good weekend of it. Score predictions for this one, Robert Bowen.
Good afternoon, folks. Yeah, I think Dale's got to be favourite. Certainly more experience, let's say it's played at a higher level. Trent's improving all the time. The audio's working.
So Rob's just given us a monologue of his greatest achievements there. Luckily for you, he was on mute. So
it
go
took
again.
20 seconds to talk about all of those achievements.
Go again there, Rob. Your predictions.
Right. Yes, good afternoon, everybody. So yeah, I was saying for the last 30 seconds that I feel like Dale's the more experienced, has played at the higher level. Trent is clearly improving. So I think you're going to make Dale favourite, race to 7. I would go Dale 7-4. What do you think, Tenzin?
That would have been my exact answer, but then I will go Dale. I know Trent's midweek results in his league, and he's actually beat Dale Watson, who's a similar level to Dale Kent. But I'm going to go 7-3 for a beer. I'll go Dale 7-3. So
okay, all right, that's a fair bet. You do know that you still owe me a beer from Albury 2022, so you actually buy this one if I win.
2019, I think. But yes, there we go. A bit of interest, folks.
So a bit of a tactical frame here.
I think I may have made a mistake because Trent's massive favourite for this frame.
No, it's not.
Dale's
on yellows, isn't it?
No, Trent's yellows.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it back.
It's actually tricky here. Like, I'm staring at the screen trying to work out
what you do. Yeah, it's not obvious, is it? I think you just want to try and make it as messy as possible, really, don't you?
Yeah, I think you almost want to pop this one and then bump the top red out just to smother that yellow, and even get a re-rack.
Yeah. Can you have a re-rack in these rules?
Yeah, if it's impossible to snooker.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
There's a stalemate rule.
Yeah.
So it shows how much I know about the rules. Yeah, I think against Trent in general, you want him to be going for tricky sets.
Yeah, you want.
I think your shots. Oh, is that a sneak? Dan's doing us a favour there with the angle. Could he blast that out? Do we reckon? I don't think he's potting the yellow, is he?
I don't know why my face going closer to the screen makes it more obvious whether or not that goes. No, I don't think this actually comes out.
No, you don't think it squeezes out? It did, but not much.
Oh, he's had a result. He's killed
the black's got on the reds.
Yeah.
That's a huge result.
See, Trent could actually attack the black
top,
here. No, I'm playing the bottom one and sending the white off the cushion into the red and black area.
I feel like this throws a lot though. I feel like if it hit
on this cloth it could skid across, but you see, if it had been that firmer, it would have thrown wider and into the black.
Yeah, I wonder whether it would have thrown wider than that, but yeah, as you say, it probably would have been okay. You concentrate on your match, pal. Scott Fraser's busy trying to us rather than playing this match. What's the score, Scotty? Missing blacks.
And thrilled to be doing so.
He's actually got a real good chance here, Trent, actually. He's overrun that a fair bit. To me, you want that sort of half ball, not three-quarter ball.
With these loose cloth, this is weird, like, because you'll get lots of grip with the screw back, but then the side won't take. In one aspect, you can definitely
play that well.
I'm going to take a good pot.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's giving himself a chance.
But we will be praying for a good effort, but a close miss.
Come on, Trent. So if Trent beats Dale, do I still win the bet?
So basically, if Trent gets more than 3 frames, you win the bet.
Perfect.
Which I've since realised after making my prediction is ridiculous.
Come on, Mason.
Well, no, you did swear. There was no nearly swear. Sorry about that, if there's any children watching. Roll them in Dale.
That's Steve Jamison on table 3 next to us. One of everybody's favourite players. You a big fan of Steve's game?
I think the achievements he's got are quite miraculous. And
it's covering pockets. We've turned the whole table over to Trent.
And back to this frame. Yep, I'm going to say play for the rail ball now.
Are you coming back across in here, or are you playing for the one left of the two? I feel like it's quite hard to hold from that one to the other one. But
if you can get through to the bottom one. But yeah, I think I would be playing the one down the rail and coming across the face of the two reds.
Yeah, I think that's my preferred. I think he's going the other way here. I think he's going to try and hold for the left of the left.
I think you could lose unless you get perfect. You could lose the white on this next shot.
No, he's played that great. He's played that very well. Very well.
That, and if he did somehow miss the pot, then he'd also not left a shot. So. This is looking good for my Asahi. 1-0.
Is there a happy hour in this place?
Trying to read Dale's fingers there.
Use the hole.
Can we get another over cam view on this next shot, just so I can try and read Dale's tattoo, please? Here we go. Oh, no, he's not on the table.
Surely it says I love Peter or something like that.
As long as it doesn't say I'm going to win 7-4, then I fully expect Dale to pot this. He plays quite a bit of snooker as well these days.
Scott Fraser goes 1-0 down to Glenn Dempsey.
He's potted that nicely, and that's 1-0 to the good guys. I love you, Trent, but a beer's a beer. As you well know, drinking one there. There is Bundura's finest princess. Deep throat in that Asahi.
You can say that.
That's not a swear word. That's
Quite sexual.
medical term.
He's also a bit of a clean freak, Steve. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
He was up at 12 o'clock last night cleaning his kitchen, just so that it was perfect.
Didn't
and
smell like a fishmonger's. And does like to pass wind in his sleep.
He does look a lot, sorry?
Can't repeat. Does like to pass wind in his sleep. A good view of the new table set up there from this BAPA weekend. The Aussie King table just arrived.
What do you make of the Aussie King tables, Temujin?
Certainly different. They're going to take some getting used to. Could be a combination of the table and the cloth, which is this new Strachan napless cloth, which plays completely different to the stuff that everyone in Australia will be used to. So
There's about only one bloke in Australia who got it, and he sat right behind me. Padraig Fanning is ahead of his time. He's a visionary.
He used that cloth to good effect in the last match. He, as you would have seen on the stream. Please don't kill me, Paddy.
I used to attend.
And see, these are the sort of finishes where you're almost wanting your opponent to go here.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of work to do.
There is a lot of work.
There's
Then yellows.
probably
Yellows are better, actually.
it's probably from a safety aspect that he's won yellows in terms of.
I also think he's got a good ball there too. He's got a couple of options in terms of. Put anyone up
He's got an
to
easier
break it up.
extraction on the yellows on his bad one than the reds did.
Yeah.
See, if you're going all out silly attack in here, you're dropping this one in, dropping the one in the top right, and leaving the cross double to well, I am to cross double to
Daly's
extract.
is a very attacking player. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he's going all out for the out. Missed it. No, he's got it. Good shot. Okay. Yeah, there's a chance here now. One good extraction and he's out.
Are you holding, or probably just grazing past the red, and then? Oh no, there's a yellow. I ignore that.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
that
I'm trying to
yellow
decide which
there, nearest the black spot, I suppose, or nearest the black is blocking the angle for the yellow
for the one that
right
you'd want
corner.
to use.
And you've got to be very, very precise. Which
If
that's
it's
really
rolls-
perfect. That looks perfect. That is
Got an overhead of that one?
Fantastic shot.
Yeah, and the good thing,
force that, yeah.
the good thing with these cloths, you can be straight, but you can force such a
Yeah,
big angle.
Yeah.
Just with like a trace of size, you
Actually,
can.
an excellent shot. And he'd be very, very unlucky if he extracts this to not be on the yellow that's nearest to his hand. He's miscued, which doesn't help.
Decided against the extraction. On the upside, he can play the long one and then get the half ball angle, but then it's very much a jammer all your eggs in.
I think he's probably enough here. That was a good
he's
shot.
played that very well.
Very, very well. That's not an easy shot to execute on slippery cloth like this.
Trent's in a world of bother here because he needs to obviously hit a red in these. In these rules, different from the international, he could still be quite comfortable.
Foul.
That would be a foul, yellow first.
Yeah. That straightened up much more than he expected with the pace he played it.
With the international rules, he was still pretty safe
Yeah,
there
he
because
was,
of that
yeah.
yellow being dead.
Yeah, with a free
The ball
hit.
in hand wouldn't have been an advantage, whereas the frames progressed a lot quicker with the Blackball.
So, as a Blackball fan and one of the greatest Blackball players that Australia's ever seen, what's your first shot here with free hit?
With the free shot, I am
Taking the railer?
taking the rail.
Oh, sorry, he's on yellows.
Yeah,
ignore
no.
that, sorry.
I'm probably taking ball in hand and rolling the yellow down the rail to leave guaranteed position on the one that he's about to play now.
Yeah, I don't love that shot. He's got his.
The
He should be all right.
The hard part of the finish is still there without the benefit of the free shot.
Yeah.
Scotty Fraser's causing a scene, trying to put Glenn off, but it's a Scotsman.
Some people will resort to any tactics to win a match, especially Scottish people. They're not used to winning each other. So we'll hit that a little bit, but that's fine. That's good.
Nice here. So again, you're just coming on and off the rail, slightly to the right of the blue spot.
Don't be too greedy.
Yeah.
Just don't try and get absolutely perfect on it.
The actual the cloth on the slate's that receptive that you could actually dig into this and go behind the red. So you actually, you just want to. You don't even want to come to the middle of the table. You just want to screw back maybe a foot on and off the rail.
Yeah. Tell you what, Mason, don't get costing me an Asahi.
That should be 2-0. Very nice.
It's also 2-0 to Glenn Dempsey. How's Steve Jamison getting on, do we know?
We'll see if Dan can get the scores up. And we'll do a around the room update for everyone. If you don't want to wait for us to tell you, you can go on Pool Stats, go on National Pool and then BAPA. And then you'll see all of Event 3's results.
Can we just start at the top with the results that have already been played, please, Dan? Do you want to read them out?
Right, so Rob's won a match this weekend, 7-1 against Chase Daly. Max Metcalf 7-4 against Alpi. Murray Jeffries 7-1 against Glenn O'Connell. Then live in play scores are Justin Kennedy 1-up on Mark Owens. The winner of that will play the winner of the Scott Fraser and Glenn Dempsey game, which is 2-0 to Glenn. Jamo is 3-0 up on Trevor Parker. Bassam is 1-0 up on Jordan Parker. Reardon in a good game there with Chris Davis is
that's a high quality
two
good players.
pair in there for such an early stage. 2-0 to Reardon. Ronnie Callender is 1-0 up on Sam Lilly. And is that the lot?
For the last match?
Oh no,
no,
it's still going. We've got Josh Gorski 3-0 up on Russell Clark. The better of the hoodies 1-0 up on Lorenzo. Jamie Butner. Clementi 1-0 up on Steve Trent. Thomas O'Keefe is currently 1-1 with young Joshy Hands. As we know, Dale Kent 2-0 up on Trent, and Joseph Evans is 3-0 up on ace Peter O'Keefe. And that's where
Joseph Evans is a young player whose game's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, I actually think of particularly Victorian juniors. I think he's the one with potentially the highest ceiling. I really like his attacking.
That's a big statement when you've got people like Sean Dempsey and
I think once he matures, I think he's fine. I've not actually, obviously Toby, but I've not really seen much. Just who I've been around to see actually play. I actually really like his patterns and his aggression, how he attacks the balls when they're there.
Yeah,
I think he just needs to learn. You can't get them every time, which we all want to, but we can't.
No, I definitely think there's a lot to like for sure. I think,
and he's a great lad as well. Like he's always,
he's a very nice kid.
Win or lose, he's always got a smile on his face.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I'm liking Dale a bit more right now.
I'm not.
This is looking very much like 3-0 and 3 Asahi for me.
Got a bit of work to do with the yellow that's closest to the red below the black.
No, I think he just drops it middle and then he's perfect on the other one. Yep. Or play the pan. Pretty much there is no work.
Oh, okay. I was just hoping that there's going to be some issues.
Yeah. I would, if I was Dale, I'd just play the skill shot here and then stare at Rob and go, get Henry's drink now, and then stun into the middle for the black.
I'll have you know that Trent Mason was 7-1 down against Dal
7-0 down.
7-1.
What was it?
He was 6-0 and 7-1 and came back to win 11-10. So he's not scared of a big comeback, Trent Mason. Sorry if you're watching Dale for reminding you of that.
He's not sorry. Get them both in. There we go, lad. Great shot, Dale.
He's playing well. It's looking good.
He's I do like Dale's game. His pace around the table never changes. He never seems flustered. He always seems up for the big game when I see him in singles tournaments around the country.
Yeah, he backs himself, that's for sure.
Like, you don't see him wilting when he plays the the big players?
I was incredibly impressed with him when he played for Victoria in 2022. Shot 70%, I think, in his first nationals, which is unbelievably good. Just played extremely well the whole way throughout the tournament. I think showed everybody just how good he is. So yeah, I think that was probably a big turning point for him, I think, in terms of competing at the top end of the game and proving to himself that he's good enough to beat the best. So
Belongs there, yep.
yeah.
Here we go. Frame 4.
Right, let's have a scratch off the break, please. I'm only joking. I love Dale. Nice break. Oh, look at him. Spreading beautifully. Those yellows look absolutely delicious.
They're looking like Asahi on tap. How soon are you wanting to take the yellow at the top of the table, Rob? I'm half tempted to play it now.
I was about to say, I
would,
yeah, 2 rails now. That's my first shot. Yeah.
Then all your work's down here. You just got to be a neat and tidy one.
Yeah, that's my shot as well. So he's obviously chosen not to do that. So I'd still be wanting to get on it sooner rather than later.
Because it doesn't link to the black in
perhaps,
any way.
Perhaps yellow right middle, yellow left middle, and then up for it off the one off the left middle. Because the black's not obvious.
I was going to say I would play the middle. Then if he can play the plant and go up, so he's got a yellow right over the hole.
Yeah.
But he actually wants there not to be 3 yellows there. He only wants 2.
Yeah, correct.
So that when he plays, if he goes up now, for example, he could pot the one on the hole, go round, swing around the 2 yellows, and then not be on either.
Yeah.
So you want one of them out of the way. I think you pot the one on the hole and screw up now. It's just even if you aim to screw into the red on the side rail.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit
that's
far.
Good. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, okay. That pulled up more than I thought actually. I thought that was going to run towards the balk rail, but it's pulled up beautifully.
And here you can.
So are you playing an extraction on the black, or are you taking it long into the top, or trying to get on in the? It goes middle, right corner. What's your plan here?
I'm biting the white straight down the line now and hoping, well not hoping, but playing for a choice to see. I'm not using the side rail there.
Extraction, and that is not.
I'm screwing down the line there to give yourself an option.
He's actually been very lucky there, to be honest. He's actually still on the yellow into the right corner.
Great shot,
I agree.
Dale. Great shot. Stun across the face of the reds here for the.
Yeah, he's actually got very, very lucky there, but.
We have got very lucky. Good shot, Dale. I love you.
It looks good actually. I'm not sure how much he's been playing recently. I know that he's been absent from a few league pool matches. So I wasn't sure how much he's been playing, but he looks very good on the cue. And I think the other thing that's quite obvious to me as well, I think anybody who knows Dale's game knows that he has at times had a habit of jumping up off the cue.
He does.
I haven't seen
like
much
Alex
of that
Higgins
from,
style sort of thing. But I bet the amount of balls, like hard balls that he pots
does,
whilst doing that,
it's
the only thing that does happen is he's always accurate, but you notice he used to be able to like quit on the white ball a bit, like because he'd do it and then. But yeah, he seems to be staying down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the snooker that's doing that because you can't get away with that.
In that game.
Is that far
Good.
enough?
Is it good? Different angle, Dan?
Oh,
no.
Yes. Go on. Bit of right hand side might drag this in.
No, I don't think you can see enough of that to turn it over.
Should we have an extra drink just on this?
Yes. Go on then.
No. It's a 2-drink swing. No.
He's not turning that over. No way in the world. Unless Dan's camera angle is fooling me.
Don't be blaming Dan's cameras.
Are we on it or not? Yes or no?
I think he can. No, he was. He just missed.
So, do you owe me a drink or not?
No. No, I said no.
Wow.
That's the West Mid's attempt at a free drink there, everybody.
Anything you can off East Mids. Come on, Trent. Little snooker here, I reckon.
So a little drop snooker.
Yeah. Push the red away from the rail a bit.
You basically to play these, all you're doing is you're aiming for the red. You're basically lining up towards the black, but like as soft as you can.
Yeah. He's not playing it. Why are you not playing it?
Yeah, I've told him I'll give him 2 sips of the Asahi.
That's a crazy choice. Trent, I hope you watch this back. That's a crazy choice.
And he no longer loves you.
Yeah, rapidly going off here. He's left himself a horrible shot. I mean, yes, it's possibly an in or over, but
You probably want it over because in's hard
yeah,
to finish from where it was.
I mean, I think
But like now,
I think that Dale's 5 or 6 out of 10
yeah,
to
it's
get
a
this.
50-50 pot, but if you get the bag, you still probably win.
Yeah. So there you go, Trent. One to watch back.
In the background there, Jet Green's looking enthralled. He's played that well to get the bag. Oh no, yep, no.
See, someone's just punched the table. Oh, Scotty Fraser. You pull it up. You pull it up, or he's not playing the double.
He's playing the straight
He's not playing the double.
He's actually played that good.
Has he? Has he covered it? Has he covered it? I'm not sure he has. Has he?
If he's not, it's an easy little dinky swerve to hit the
he's
bottom.
covered it. He's covered it. It's a good shot. I don't think that's easily swervable, actually.
You don't think he can just hit the bottom rail with loads of right and
No, I
side?
actually think that those reds are. Yeah, he's looking at the up and down. I don't think
Up and down or slide.
Yeah.
You've almost got to
You're
play
definitely
it
playing
wide
2
with
rails.
those, yeah.
You're playing 2 rails, not 1 here for sure.
I'm actually playing 3 here. I think with the amount of slide I'm playing to loads of right hand side just above the top left hand pocket and going side cushion, bottom cushion, side rail and expecting it to slide massively off the 3rd rail. I just think this was going to slide way too wide.
I think you're right. You have to get very.
Yeah, you could never get
really
anywhere near it that
wide.
way.
Yeah. These are still not easy for Trent, to be fair. How are you dealing with this with a free shot? Because I feel like,
see, this is tricky because you can get all 3 reds moving here.
Yeah,
you just want to play it with a bit of control.
yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm. I mean, the good thing is you got the red over the bag. You're almost certain. Well, you've got a shot.
See, I'm trying to trip one out and play for the other one. See what I mean? You get all 3 moving.
Let's play that one. I like that shot. Ooh, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. What? What did you say?
Nothing, mate. That's not great. Oh, this isn't the
That's
best.
not great.
Debit cards going back in the pocket. Yeah. She's actually controlled that nicely.
Play that nicely.
Yeah.
I think Steve Jamison has just won another frame against Trent Parker. What a guy.
There we go. That's stopped the rots and was a vital frame really for Trent. Like you say, he likes to come back, but you don't want to be 4-0 down.
No, you don't. No, not a big fan of it.
Pull your finger out, Dale.
Scotty Fraser on his way back
Full of smiles there.
after his tantrum.
So relax when you finish the pool. I mean, that's doing what it is. No one can touch it. No one can touch it.
We need to find a game called 7 Ball. We're just about to break on the main table. Trent.
Could do with the ball. Needs to get a bit of momentum going. Dry. They're not terrible, but
If you want to break
tricky.
dry, you always once you break dry, you're always looking for areas where they've got to
Clusters
commit and things that
yeah.
can go wrong.
And even on, I'll be honest, even on these tables, the pockets are tricky down the rails.
Yeah.
Even rail balls, you sort of cling a little bit of hope to.
Like this, say he plays the yellow first. On a say potentially a Supreme, you could actually commit to a pump to get a 3 or 4 inches out to give yourself options. On this, you're dollying it in.
Cannot do it.
And
So Dale's taking the long red.
I didn't mind the yellows there because all you do is pop the one near the black and screw into the red on the hole, and you've got the yellow in the middle.
Yeah, listen, I think reds are the better set from where it is now. But as you say, that was a tricky start. You know, if you're absolutely flying and queuing like a dream, fair enough, but not easy.
Oh, see
Trent's,
that? He's rushed into that one. He's played it a bit quick.
Yeah,
It's probably had the worst outcome.
I think as a big Trent Mason fan here, I want to see him pull up.
Straight in the hole. Sharp.
So he's got to come up with a plan for those two. I don't think that red goes, does it?
If
He's looking at it like he
straight
does.
on the middle, you can just stun the white back an inch and have the natural angle into the other middle.
He's playing these as if that red goes. The camera angle suggests that it's...
It actually did then. It actually looked like it went.
Yeah?
Yeah. But he needs to save one of the reds down here as a linking ball.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be good. No.
I don't know. If you reckon that goes, I think he's on it.
I think it still does pop, but the white
Perhaps turn it over with a bit of side again.
The white's...
Where's he going?
oh no, it's cute. Across that one.
Try to tie the black up.
See here, I think if I'm dead, I'm actually just covering this bag.
What, the black pocket?
No, I'm covering the top left.
Yeah.
Let him, because your yellow doesn't go in here at the minute, so...
You've played 30 minutes, so 60 minutes remaining.
So yeah, that's a new feature for Event 3 on the IPA. Session times are now on a match clock up until the semi-final stage. I must say that...
is there not one in the semi-final?
No, semi-finals onwards is... as long as it is what it is, it's as long as it is.
I mean, it's not an issue for some of the quicker players like you or I, but some of the...
Have you completed a match yet? But no, I think it's been a good feature in terms of the timings have been far better this event than they have been in previous events. I'm a big fan of a lot of things that BAPA are doing. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the match clock, I'll be very honest. And I've sort of said that to Mark, and I think Mark's sort of revisiting it. I get that ultimately we need to keep the agenda as close to the plan as possible. Yeah. But I think there's some tweaks that need to be made. I do believe that it's only a short-term fix until we get 16 tables at a venue, and then it's back to play into the duration of the race length.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think the big thing would be potentially, if you're going to have a match clock, you've got to implement a shot clock, which is hard to do, and players don't want to time.
No, I agree.
So people are moaning at timing, but then also moaning that it's not there.
Yeah, you and I played in another pool series last year where we ended up timing a lot of our own games, and it was horrible. You're trying to concentrate on a match, and you're also trying to concentrate on time with your opponents.
And then you're using your time to reset clocks.
And I also think that if you are going to have a match clock and shot clocks, a minute is too long. I think it should be 45 at the most. Yeah. Because ultimately you get to a position where you're 15 minutes out from the end of the match.
And you've only got to have 4 visits and just play a minute of shot and not do anything.
Yeah.
And
So
I think in terms of the top end players, in some cases it slows the game down because you're almost not committing to things because you're thinking you can lose by being timed out as opposed to being outplayed. Correct. So if anything, you're playing a bit more tentative. Yeah. But,
like I say, I absolutely get why it's been done by the organisers. I think definitely, and I think they've said that themselves that they need to tweak it. Certainly with 16 tables.
Yeah, I think it was a means to an end. Just to say next season, I think we've got the 16 tables, and it just frees up that space towards the back end of the comp where you get in when you've got 2 comps for every player. You only need a few players to run deep in both, and it throws the whole thing out for everyone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dal Kent goes 4-1 up. Took those nice and neat and tidy after Trent went a little bit kamikaze with his out.
Jamo's on a tricky one here.
He's in for fun. It's not today.
He's just not in the mood for fun. Shot up, Bruce. We'll do a score check on the other ones. So Dan just gives a quick refresh if you could around the room.
Shall I go this time?
Go on then, Robert.
Okay. We'll start from the bottom. So, match between Joseph Evans and Peter O'Keefe has tightened up, so it's now 3-2 to Joseph. So Peter's pulled back a little bit. Obviously we know Dale's fallen up against Trent. Thomas O'Keefe 2-all with Josh Hand. That's an interesting one. Young Josh is a very good young player. Thomas is matching him at the moment. Steve Tran 3-1 up on Jamie Butner. Lorenzo Ernston and Ben Hood 2-all. Josh Gorski 4-2 up on Russell Clark. Ron Callender 3-0 up on Sam Miller. Good start for Ronnie. Probably the match of the round is Chris Davis against Michael Reardon, and Michael Reardon's 3-1 up. Sam Ali, definitely one of the best players in the draw, 3-0 up on Jordan Parker. Steve Jamison 5-0 on Trevor Parker. Wow, Trevor must be having an absolute nightmare. Glenn Dempsey 3-1 up on Scott Fraser. No surprises there. And Justin Kennedy, Mark Owens 2-all. So, that's an interesting one as well. You'd have Mark as favourite, but Justin's very capable also.
Yeah, some interesting games there. I think that. Did you want to mention your 7-1 again?
Well, I was going to, but
go on, keep going.
I didn't want to indulge myself too much. I mean, it's not been a vintage weekend so far, so when you get a little bit of form, you know.
If anything, I would say it is vintage. This is the old Rob. I'm quite glad to see the vintage Rob, not the modern day one. Oh, look at this for a shot by Dale. Oh, wow.
Sat on the lip, where is it? That's pretty good. Yeah. So Trent should be thinking about defence here, but he's looking at attack, which concerns me a little.
This is a massive frame in the context of our bet as well.
It is.
Like 4-2, it's 4-2. It's an even line.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean,
5-1. I'm definitely.
It's still got a bit of coverage with the yellow blocking the two reds bottom left as well. But
I'm trying to take a big finish it, but this is the thing. You don't have to overcommit to the finish at these rules. You could have potted that and then just covered the bag with the red. So it gives both styles of play options.
I do so many good things and I make a mistake and then
Just the ability.
so close to the good.
Scotty Fraser there saying that if the bags were just 2 inches bigger, he would be a very good player.
So that was a very good shot there from Dale. I think Trent's in a whole world of pain here. He's still attacking. I think he's probably played the skill shot there and not got it. I think. Do you reckon you can dig into the yellow in the middle enough to screw into the yellow?
No, not a chance.
You can you?
No. You need to play this now with a bit of check side and say land maybe 4 inches above the red on the blue spot to be able to do that.
Another way. I tell you what,
this could be great.
Yeah, this actually could. It's not an easy shot, but you can't avoid getting the yellow out if he puts the yellow.
In fact, I still think you need to play dig in with a little bit of right hand side. It might be too thin to get the ejection.
He's played an international rules turnover shot there, even though we're playing Blackball.
I just realised he might have had a bit of a. No, he knows. He
just thinks that Dale's not good enough to get them from him. Which is a bold statement against a good player like Dale.
Was that a bold joke there? Was that a bold joke there? He said he likes you, Dale, but that's what he does to people he likes.
I love Dale.
I love Dale. We all love Dale.
He's one of my favourites.
Trent's not a massive fan right now, but that's actually came out
beautifully
smelling of
how'd you like him?
Jamo's far-free ass.
Smelled better than Jamo's kitchen last night, I know that much.
And you're just playing the soft screw back on the plant down the road just to leave yourself straight or low on the red on the hole, and that should be 5-1.
Can we just call it quits on the drink you owe me from Albury from 2022?
Which one are you playing here, Rob? You playing the one on the hole and screwing down? Or are you playing the middle and holding on the red.
I like getting rid of this one actually. I like
Yeah,
going,
I
going
like-
up from there. Sorry, I was pointing at the screen then, which is very helpful for the
Yeah,
viewers.
so
but
he
yeah,
actually picked the bottom
red
corner.
bottom right.
Just punch on and off the side rail and probably play for the one near the baulk line, above
Yeah.
the baulk line. Which he's played perfectly.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So I'm really infused by that beautiful.
I'm very happy about it. Trent Mason needs a Dale Watson style comeback.
So next question is, once Jamo's finished his match shortly, I assume that you pair are hanging around for 6 hours to support me.
Oh, 100%. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Will be remembered when it becomes steak night tomorrow. So I just want to screw to the side cushion here, which he's done, and that is
Beautiful.
pick it up and put it where you want it. Perfect.
Yeah. Aiming for the blue spot now, but you've got about 4 foot of margin for error with this shot.
Yeah. And he's
Almost on the blue spot. 5-1 to Al Kent. Fantastic.
that's it now.
Dale's going to have a toilet break, which hopefully he gets
Whoa.
timed out.
He's obviously got a message from Rob that there's a technicality. If the match doesn't finish, then all bets are void.
It's going to take you. You're going to have to get two down. So if I hold on for 50,
Jamo, you see there. Look, I'm not sure if he's 5-1 or 6-0, but this could potentially be for the match.
Left himself, I think he's going middle, isn't he? Just trickle it in the middle.
I think he's cutting it back.
That's what I meant, yeah, trickle.
There we go.
See it,
That
all
looks
over
like
Red Rover.
7-0 demolition from De Bruce. Pick on me because I only got.
No, you were on.
Yeah, cool. That's all right. So I was on mute.
Good. So are we allowed to talk about the fact that we're having a new venue from now on? I've just talked about it, so we may as well.
Yes, so exciting news announced on Facebook over the last couple of days. Unfortunately, Deer Park was double booked for event 4 of this year, and Georgia Lou from Bar 8, well not from, the owner of Bar 8, stepped in and saved the day for the final event of this season. And not only that, has gone on to secure a venue sponsorship deal to be the home of Blackball for the next 2 or 3 years, I believe. So all major events will be out of Bar 8, which will be the Nationals, the IPA Tour, and new events that Mark says he has in the pipeline. So exciting times.
It is.
What do you make of that? Good news, bad news?
Oh, I think it's good news. I think obviously Bar 8's a very well respected venue.
It's weird. I thought it's slightly different for ourselves, obviously coming from overseas. I actually do like the setup at the Deer Park. It reminds me a lot of the IPA in England, like the hotel vibe, like the conference room sort of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do like that the Bar 8 will now have the tables year round, that you can actually play on these tables.
Yeah.
And I think the standard level of play will only increase.
And I think, I think absolutely right. I think in terms of the events, I think it's a good thing to have that consistency. I think, to be honest, for the venue itself, I think it's a good thing because I know that there's some agreement in place around like frequency of table maintenance.
Yep.
So I think that there should be, for just general patrons of the venue, you should have a fairly consistent.
I need that red to bounce. That's a bit. beautiful.
Stiff.
Sorry, Trent.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good thing all around for sure. So I've enjoyed coming to Deer Park as you have.
I just think it brings new eyes to it as well. Like there'll be numerous locals at Bar 8 that probably won't have seen Blackball before, or these style of tables.
Yeah.
And obviously a lot of the top end players will have played there for big guns and other big events, and it's really interesting to see what Mark's got in the pipeline as well. He said he's got a few different style of events that we may have seen overseas that might be in the pipeline. So interesting to see where it all goes. Just a good shot there by Dale. Put the clamps on, make sure of the 6-1.
Have you tried playing the dual escape on these tables yet?
I've not, and I wouldn't want to. Like, I think you need the rounded cut of the jaw to throw into one to then go across.
Yeah,
I saw Joseph Evans try a few against Scotty Fraser.
I'd imagine you'd have to
yesterday.
go quite wide with it.
Yeah,
You have to hit really
I
wide.
think it would be a nightmare to judge.
It's a free hit for Dale with the reds all looking very
Asahi like. So I'm just bumping this red that he's closest to on and off the rail, stopping the white dead, and then having Mary Poppins.
Temujin, you're playing in the semi-finals tonight of the Pro-Am.
Yes, I'm not sure what time, 7:30, something like that, against young Josh Hands from Queensland.
Get on the draw.
Oh, that could be a big game changer in the
turning point.
bar trip.
Turning point.
No, he's happy with that. He thinks that's fine.
No, he's just scratching his head. He's not happy.
But yeah, Josh, very talented player. I think he's a men's Open Queensland player. He's when the Pockets were doing the junior thing, which we'll mention that, he dominated that as well. So he's like, in some aspects, I would say probably Australia's hottest prospects. You would say probably under 18s.
Would you say that?
Well, if he's on the junior thing and he dominated it and won everything.
Yeah. I think it's a close call. I think there's Australia's in a good position at the top end of the junior game. I feel like we've got 7 or 8 very talented purists. I'd love to see more depth in the game, but at the top end of the game, I think we've got a bunch of juniors who are as good as almost anything globally.
Steve Jamison.
Thanks, Steve.
Sprung another drink upon us.
Josh is a very good player.
But yeah, no, I think
I like his game a lot, and I think what I do like about Josh and what I know about him is he's very dedicated. Plays a lot. He's on about talking about going over to England for a year or so to learn the game over there. I'm not sure whether he's still doing that or not.
Okay, which it's only going to benefit because he'll get regular top level practice over there, and match experience. But yeah, no, certainly going to be a tough game. And I think in the other semi-final we've got Josh Gorski and Glenn Dempsey. So looking forward to it.
Who's your tip for that game, Temujin?
I am going to go on the weekend's performances, and I'm going to pick Glenn.
Okay.
I think he's looked very good around the table this weekend. He's used to this particular cloth and this rule set. I certainly think he's playing a level better than he did last time. Although he made the semis of the last one, I actually think he's looking a lot more dangerous in the balls. I say that as Dan pants now, he'll probably that's it, kill the red. No,
So he's chopped up now,
So yeah, Josh, I'll be playing Josh if I beat Josh. So it'll be trying to understand what Scott is saying.
No
but,
idea.
it's hard enough with
Need a
two
translator, to be honest.
Sorry, I don't know if we use that word anymore in this modern day.
Ooh, scratch
that?
off the break from
Who
Dale
was that?
Kent.
Oh my god.
Oh, beautiful. It tied up like...
That's it, safety break, play the clock down.
Wow.
So we're doing a 4-frame deficit if it's clock runs out. There's not this, oh no, the match didn't finish, void bet. I'll let you cash out now for a shandy.
No. There's 40 minutes left. I think the chances of the clock running out are pretty slim. And Trent still continuing to play ultra attacking. Playing a bit of a Steve Jamison style game, crashing into balls and hoping for the best.
You can actually glance off this and play the plan, but again, where everything's going is a
I think he's playing that shot. Is he playing that shot?
I just.
It's very haphazard. Is that a big result? Oh,
no, he's just going to tap this and be snookered. We're in an awkward position because we've just got a fresh beer, and if you don't get robbed straight to the bar when he owes you, there's a good chance that you never get it. So.
Says the bloke who still owes me a drink from Albury 2022.
Shot Dale.
I've been genuinely very impressed with the way Dale's playing actually in this. He looks really good on the cue.
I think the playing conditions actually suit his game. He is a floater of the ball. He's definitely. He doesn't hit the ball like. He doesn't pump the ball in unless it's like the big developing shot. And I think there's a lot less that can go wrong with his out on these tables.
It's interesting that he chose to play the extraction there for a ball that went down the rail.
Yeah.
I know if Mick Hill was watching, maybe he is. Hi Mick. He would be going crazy about somebody extracting a ball when it already goes into a pocket. Yeah, it hasn't worked on this occasion. But you know what, as I said earlier, these tables don't pot down the rails.
What's he playing there? Oh, it's
a little snooker, which hasn't gone very
he's
well.
caught the jaw and
There we go, 6-2. Come on.
kept it interesting for the drink.
I'm sure everybody's really bought into our drink, but how many views have we got, Dan? 45.
I had more last night, I was alone.
But how many of them could understand you?
It's a numbers game at the end of the day.
That's a very good shot. I like that shot from Trent. Cue that nicely.
Dominating.
Dominating. You are.
Jokes when I'm on the street.
What was that you said, Tim?
Said it's easy to comment on good stuff. Oh, he's left this tricky.
It's alright, I'm not really. Use the ball well.
It is.
Yeah, good shot.
Centre of the bag.
6-2. Right, 2 more, Trent. Come on.
This finishes 7-4. It's going to ruin my weekend. The sound of our voices keeps making the black roll off for Scott. You just get your own burn for next week. Trent.
What is the score between Glenn and Scott? You can see that Glenn's got a block.
Trent's gone to the cut break there and got a yellow.
Yellow.
It is.
Not nice, those. No.
Are you playing
obvious
yellow off the low into the
starter.
centre?
No.
No.
No. I don't think that's an easy. I don't think
It's
that's
just
an
a
easy.
stop shot. Stop shot.
I
And
feel like the yellow's too low in the table for that to be an obvious shot.
just pot it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, he's actually been unlucky there. I think he's stuck to the yellow and not.
Might have a shot. The 2 yellows together. I think the
Can you
right
just
one
point at
goes
that
to
once
the
more,
right,
just
the
so
right
that-
corner. I explained it perfectly.
Pop both.
I'll pop both. Why wouldn't you?
This is disaster
Come on,
town.
Mason.
All of a sudden, it's a 50-50 frame for the beer from nowhere. Does love a comeback, this guy.
He does. Never beaten. It's underdone that. Don't sit on the red. Top yellow first. Top yellow first. Top yellow first, Trent. Oh, what are you doing, Trent? He's alright, actually. That's okay.
You can actually screw.
No, it's fine. No
What are
problem
you
at
on
all.
about, Rob?
You thought he was on it as well. Don't give me that. Yeah,
I think that red move then.
He's gonna.
Can we see if that EQ'd the red?
He's gonna run racks left, right, and centre now.
Keep the white on the table, break, Dale. For the love of God.
Graze the jaw, but never in doubt.
Come on, Dale, team frame.
6-3.
Oh, can we just stay on Scotty Fraser here?
Yeah, let's watch Scotty.
Talking to himself there because no one wants to listen.
And even he can't understand himself with that Scottish accent, can he?
No, he's actually a very good player, is Scott.
Football.
Yeah, Paul's just a
Paul's
side
on.
project. He's a very good soccer player for you listeners in Australia. Oh, he's on the yellow.
Okay. Don't hate it.
Has he left the cutback double?
Maybe.
Or the cutback pop?
No, definitely cut back part of that. Glenn's having a look whether he can see the double angle.
Oh, matches we've got in the background. Then we've got young Josh Hands. As much as I want him to do well, hopefully Tom does a number on him and
Ruins his
upsets him.
confidence.
Yep.
So selfish, Temujin.
Hey, you take any percentage advantage you can get. Reardon, Chris Davis, 4-3 now.
Yeah.
So I said that was always going to be a nip and tuck game. Both very
Dale's
good
got
players.
a ball off the break. Tie up, my babies.
My
Tie
God.
up. Tie up.
No, Reds are fine. Reds are good. Reds are good.
Oh, they actually are good, yeah. Bit of work to do.
And you've got the security that yellows aren't that easy if you don't get them.
Come on, Dale.
Dolly, the one in the middle to start. In fact, probably the one in the left middle to start in case you catch the yellow because it's not a foul.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Screw that
I
one
like
into
that.
the yellow and then
I like that.
the rest of it's dot to dot. Leave the red below the black till last just to drop in for the black in the middle. And Rob goes to the bar.
Tomorrow.
Mark Owens 5-2 up now on Justin Kennedy. A quick question, Jamo. How many
Has he just
times
missed that?
do you
Dale
go
just-
to the gym to get a figure like that?
To get a what?
5, isn't it?
0 times a week.
Oh, and
Dale's
Dale's missed the opening ball here.
Just pick ball.
I'm going to leave the commentary shortly. And
Come on, Trent. Get this black out nice, you know.
no, it'll graze it and it'll still stick to the yellow.
Come on, Trent. Oh, Trent, what are you doing? Trent. Trent.
Sorry, Jamo's itching to get into the commentary now that his day's work has been done.
Flipping hell.
That's a great shot there by Dale.
Incredible as the commentary. Leave it a word. Supporting Dale. Is the comeback king coming back?
No, so the
No.
the line was 7-3. So if you win 7-3, I'll get. So just dotting the I's and crossing the T's here. Drift this way and Dale are winners.
Wow. There is a God. Please, Trent.
If he wins his race, he'll be the sourest drink that I get.
Oh, he's playing the double. Don't play the double.
Play the ball.
Oh, Trent, what are you doing? What are you doing?
First, Scotty.
Trent Mason is going to the bar to buy Temujin a drink on my behalf for that shot.
I didn't want to leave myself alone. I wanted to be straight, so I crossed the line and just punch it.
All over Range Rover.
Bit of fun. Hope you all enjoyed.
See you in the next one.
Come on, come on.